Hi everyone, my name's Danielle and that little parrot is Tango. So I'm going to be making some parrot chop today just to show you one way of doing it and also just to give you sort of inspiration on making your own parrot chop. So I'm going to be making a kind of a big batch and then I freeze it, and you can freeze chop for up to 3 to 4 months depending. And a benefit of making a large batch of chop versus making smaller batches is that you can add a greater variety of fruit and vegetables in. If you were to make chop every day, it becomes a bit tricky to add a large variety, because then you'll have to put in, just a thin slice of this vegetable and a slim cutting of that. So it's easier to add a bigger variety to your bird's diet, which is really important for birds. Also, just remember that fruit and vegetables aren't equal. Fruits have a lot of sugar in them, and so you need to add more vegetables into your chop than fruit. Fruit can be like a treat or a topper to the chop, but just never put equal amounts of fruits and vegetables in. It's also nice when making chop to add a variety of color, so adding greens, adding reds and oranges, and adding purples and everything. A nice color variety is also healthier. Different foods have different nutrients. So in front of me I've got kale, parsley, radishes, zucchinis, marrow, carrots, pumpkin, lettuce, red and green bell peppers, an apple and butternut. So it's not likely that I'll use like the entire butternut or maybe use the entire lettuce and pumpkin, but I'll see how it goes. There are so many safe fruits and vegetables for your birds. You can check out our photo album on Facebook called Avian Diet and Care, and that has lists of different safe and non-safe foods, and it's also got some other chop recipes. Also remember to thoroughly wash all your fruits and veggies before adding them into the chop. Also, wash vegetables like the butternut and the pumpkin. Wash the outside and the skin, because even though you think you're not adding that to the chop, what will happen is you cut into it and any dirt and bacteria or pesticides that's on the outside will touch the knife and then go through to the flesh of the fruit and vegetable. So you need to wash even the outside that's not going to be in. This is just like a vegetable tool, I guess, and then it's got this for scrubbing the outside and then this for peeling and that. So this is just something that you can use. It's also nice to have your bird with you when you make chop. It gets them involved in the process, spending time with you, and maybe they'll also try and sample the different foods while you're making it. If your bird isn't a huge vegetable eater, this is a nice way of getting them to sneakily try, some of the vegetables when you're busy chopping it up and handling it. Okay, so I'm done chopping up the vegetables. Some of it was chopped finely, some of it was left in bigger chunks just to add more enrichment. If your parrot prefers larger chunks, then you can do that. If they want smaller, tinier bits, you can also do that. Try experimenting with different sizes if your bird isn't into eating fresh foods. They might like it a different way than what you have been offering. So this is some sprouts, so I'm also just going to add it to this mixture. now that everything's added, you can put it into smaller containers that you can take out daily, take out from the freezer, or you can put it in a larger container and then the night before or on that day you can just scoop out the amount that you need, put the rest back in the freezer. So that's how you can do it. If you do it in smaller, if you store it in smaller little packages or whatever, you can take it out the night before to defrost. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this inspires you to create a nice, healthy, colorful chop with a wide variety of ingredients. The variety is definitely the best for your birds, and feeding them a diet with lots of vegetables and a healthy chop will really help with their general well-being and can help them live life to the fullest and live life longer. For the average parrot, we suggest that around 40% of their diet is made up of fruit, vegetables and sprouts. For some birds, like eclectus parrots, this percentage is a lot larger, and for other parrots like lorikeets and other lories, this percentage is a little bit smaller. So thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye!